In a world dominated by social norms, a silent minority defies the established rules. Sigma males, often misunderstood, embody a quiet strength that inspires both respect and fascination. They neither seek validation nor glory, but follow a path dictated by their own vision. Today, let's uncover 6 key behaviors of true Sigmas, explored in depth to help you better understand their essence. Perhaps you'll recognize yourself in these traits, and if you do, it might forever change your perspective on who you are. First point, you move in silence. Nothing is more powerful than surprising others with tangible results. While the majority strive to shine during the early stages of their projects, Sigmas work in the shadows. They understand a fundamental rule: words build nothing. Each brick laid in silence becomes a solid pillar of their success. Why do they operate this way? Because they've learned that the energy spent seeking approval or justifying their actions is wasted energy. Sigmas don't talk about their ambitions. They achieve them. This silence allows them to focus entirely on their goals without unnecessary distractions. And when the time comes, their results surpass all expectations. Imagine an architect revealing a fully built cathedral while no one knew he was even laying the foundation. That's what a Sigma is. They know noise attracts attention, but silence attracts power. Second point, your inner dialogue never stops. While many find silence uncomfortable, you thrive in constant introspection. Your mind is a fertile ground for ideas, analysis, and deep reflection. It's not mere inner chatter, but a strategic conversation with yourself. Sigmas use this inner dialogue to anticipate, plan, and understand the dynamics around them. They can spend hours alone, analyzing a situation or strategizing their next move. This gives them a significant advantage. They don't react impulsively. Every decision they make is well thought out, deliberate, and rooted in solid strategy. Psychological research shows that this ability to reflect deeply allows Sigmas to perceive things others miss. It's what makes them incredibly insightful and often unpredictable, as their actions are always based on extraordinary foresight. Third point, you don't chase after anyone. In a society where many desperately seek approval, you stand apart. If someone plays hard to get, pulls away, or tries to manipulate you to gain your attention, you don't engage. Why? Because you know your worth. Sigmas don't waste their time on people who don't value them or try to test their patience. They're selective about who they let into their lives, focusing on relationships that bring mutual respect and growth. This confidence is not arrogance, it's the result of self-awareness and a strong sense of individuality. Sigmas never waste their time pursuing superficial or toxic relationships. They understand that genuine connections form naturally, without forced effort. This detachment isn't arrogance. It's a manifestation of their emotional independence. In fact, this attitude often draws others toward them. People are intrigued by someone who doesn't need them to feel complete. There's an instinctive respect for someone who can walk alone, even when the path is difficult. Fourth point, you notice details. Others ignore. Sigmas are exceptional observers. They see what others miss, not because they're actively searching, but because their minds are naturally wired to pick up on subtleties. In a conversation, they notice micro-expressions, voice inflections, or silences that speak volumes. In a crowd, they detect unspoken tensions or hidden dynamics. This heightened perception gives them a unique edge, whether in relationships or spotting opportunities. Scientists call this high cognitive sensitivity, meaning your brain processes more information than average. However, this ability can sometimes feel like a burden. You see lies where others see truths, and you sense invisible tensions others ignore. Yet this skill makes you formidable. Nothing escapes your notice. Fifth point, you thrive in solitude. Many see solitude as a weakness, but you perceive it as a strength. These moments alone aren't filled with boredom or emptiness. They're opportunities for reflection, creation, and growth. When you're alone, you don't have to conform to social expectations. Your energy is fully dedicated to your projects, passions, and goals. It's in these quiet moments that you make your greatest strides, whether in your work, self-understanding, or vision for the future. It's not that you avoid others, you enjoy company, but only when it's enriching. Sigmas seek quality over quantity, which is why they carefully choose who they share their time with. Sixth point, you have nothing to prove. The most distinctive trait of a Sigma is their lack of need for validation. You move forward without waiting for applause, knowing that your worth doesn't need to be confirmed by others. This complete independence makes you unshakable. Criticism slides off you because it doesn't touch the core of who you are. Compliments are appreciated, but don't define your motivation. You do what you do, not to impress, but because it aligns with your values and vision for life. This absence of the need for validation gives you immense power. In a world where everyone is trying to prove something, your detachment is like a beacon in the night. You don't have to fight for a place because you know you create it naturally, simply by being yourself.